So now you know, you've just unlocked the map to the deepest parts of human behavior. You've seen how obsession isn't magic, it's math, it's timing, it's precision. It is understanding the four core weak points in almost every person walking this planet. The thirst for validation, the fear of failure, the wounds of psychological trauma, and the hunger, or trap, of sexual power. These aren't random emotional patterns. These are pressure points, and if you touch them the right way, you don't just make someone like you make them crave you, need you, chase you. But let's be honest, this isn't something you master overnight. What I've given you in this video is just the beginning. Because for every weak point, there are layers beneath it. There are micro behaviors, words you should avoid, timing techniques, and emotional anchors that dig even deeper into the subconscious. And I haven't even touched on how to protect yourself from people using these same tactics on you. That's why I need to ask you something. If this video lit something in you, if it made you realize just how much influence you could have if you learn to use it with control, do you want more? If your answer is yes, then let me know in the comments by writing Obsession Unlocked. That's the code. That is how I lines know you're not just watching, you're relearning. You're taking this seriously, and if I see enough of those comments, I'll drop part 2, the next chapter, and in that one, we'll go even deeper into conversation traps, push-pull techniques, emotional withdrawal, and the silent behaviors that make people chase you without knowing why. But before we go, I want to leave you with a final question, one that you don't have to answer out loud, but one you should answer for yourself. Which of the 4 weak points do you relate to? Be honest. Because here is the truth. You can master influence until you've studied your own patterns first. Are you someone who craves validation but hides it behind confidence? Do you fear failure more than you admit, even when you act fearless? Are there old rejections, old wounds that still shape how you see yourself? Or are you someone who's been manipulated by others using the very tactics I exposed today? If that hit you, if you felt something stir, good. That means you're not just watching to control others, you're watching to understand yourself. That's where real power begins. And listen, if you're new here and this was your first time diving into the psychology behind obsession and emotional dominance, don't forget to subscribe. Because I promise you, this channel isn't about fake confidence or surface-level tricks. It's about giving you the real, raw tools to read people, influence behavior, and control outcomes, all without losing your soul in the process. You want the power of dark psychology without becoming dark yourself, then you're in the right place. Let's go deeper for a moment. Imagine this. Every day, you walk past people who are desperate to be seen, desperate to be heard, desperate to feel understood. And every day, they hide those needs behind smiles, behind jokes, behind small talk. But when someone comes along who actually sees them, who understands their silence better than others understand their words, that person becomes magnetic, unforgettable, addictive. That person could be you. You don't need perfect looks. You don't need millions of followers. What you need is precision, the ability to spot a micro-expression, a shift in tone, a flicker of emotion, and respond in a way that hits their core. That's how you change how someone feels about themselves in your presence. And once they associate you with that feeling, obsession begins. People will start texting you without knowing why. They'll remember your words long after the conversation ends. They'll talk about you to their friends. And when you're not there, they'll feel the space you left behind. That's not manipulation, that's mastery. Because obsession isn't about controlling someone. It's about controlling their emotional experience when they interact with you. But I'll say it again, with power comes responsibility. Just because someone is emotionally open doesn't give you the right to exploit them. In fact, if you really want to stand out in a world full of manipulators, be the one person who understands people without taking advantage of them. Be the one person who can reach inside someone's mind, find their hidden wound, and choose to heal instead of harm. That's a different kind of power. That's the kind of influence that people never forget. So as we wrap up this video, Remember this, obsession isn't built with force. It's built with finesse. It's not about being loud. It's about being precise. It's not about attention. It's about impact. And if you can learn to impact people where it matters most, in the soft, unspoken places they hide from the world, then you don't have to chase anyone ever again. They'll chase you. If this video hit home for you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Someone who's tired of being ignored. Someone who wants real power, not just popularity. And finally, leave your thoughts in the comments below. What part of this message shook you? Which part made you pause and reflect? And what do you want to learn next? Because this isn't just a video. This is the start of something bigger. This is dark psychology decoded. This is the new language of influence, and you just became fluent. I'll see you in the next one, and until then, stay sharp, stay aware, and remember, the most powerful people in any room are rarely the ones talking the loudest. They're the ones everyone else is silently watching. Obsession unlocked.